Hey everyone, it's Erica here. I am the lead makeup artist at Moth to a Flame Boudoir Photography in Dayton, Ohio, and today for me is Makeup Monday, so I wanted to make this video. And in this video, I am just going to show you my quick 5-minute daily makeup routine because my job as a makeup artist at a photography studio is to always do like a ton of makeup on everybody, because in pictures you need more makeup. Sometimes it just kind of gets lost. So I am used to just telling people that sit in my chair or having their makeup done, how to put on a lot of makeup. So today I thought I'd just take a few minutes and show you my 5-minute quick makeup routine that I actually do every day. So first I'm going to show you the products that I use. So hopefully you can see here that I've got, these are my eyeshadows here, powder, blush, always have a concealer, some eyeshadow, some eyebrow shadows, mascara, the brushes I use, a powder brush, a blush brush, a contour brush, and black eyeliner. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start the routine. So, I always like to start off, I forgot to show you this, with a primer. Because what a primer does, I'm already moisturized, I've already washed my face, but what a primer does is it helps your makeup, number one, stick, and number two, it fills in like lines and creases. So I always want to hit under my eye, especially my forehead as I'm aging, around my lips. This is where I tend to, like powders and stuff can fall into your skin. So I just let that dry for a minute. The next thing I do, and I always do, is concealer. I never leave the house without concealer. If that's the only thing I grab is this. So I like to put it on under my eyes, all the way past my eye, down a little ways to the corner of my nose, and then out to connect, kind of like a triangle shape there. Same on the other side here. Bring it down. And just kind of tap, because you want it to blend in. Tap, 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 tap. If you have any redness, I sometimes get a little red around my nose. I'll tap it in there. I like to give myself a little white stripe. This is for contouring purposes. I always put it on my eyelids to keep, those kind of like blend in too. I don't want my eye sockets tend to look dark. That's going to show age. And then maybe a little bit right there on my chin. All right. So most of the time, I do not use a foundation. I use a powder, especially in the summer when it tends to be hot. This line that I put on my nose, I'm going to just take my beauty blender and just push it right in. Kind of just blends it. Go over the top of everything else really quickly. And that's a sponge. You can get these at like CVS for like a few bucks. Love them. All right, so now the next thing I do is I take my powder brush and my powder, and honestly, I just, in circular motions, go all over my face. Like so. And this is evening out my skin tone. And right now, like I said, it's for a daytime look, so I'm not super concerned about looking completely perfect. If I were going out to a meeting or out for the evening, I would use a foundation, probably a medium to a full coverage. And I don't re-dip into my powder, but I do take the excess and go right underneath, right here, where I put the concealer, to set that in place. But I don't want to put too much there because there's creases under your eyes, and I don't want that to look cakey. All right, the next thing I do is I take my eyeshadows. There's 3 different colors here. They're darker all the way up to light. So I take the middle color and I use it as a contour. And what I do is I quickly just find my cheekbone and go from the corner of my mouth all the way up here to my cheekbone, right along the lines there. Same thing here. Find the top of my mouth. There's my cheekbone. I don't want to obviously come to my mouth, but halfway, and go up. Like so. I do this around the tops of my head, up here, my jawline a little bit, down my neck. I get some here, and I go down the sides of my nose, like so. Real quick and easy. Then I like to take a highlighter, and I always put it right at this little top of my lips and make sure lips look plumper, and right there on the bottom. I like to go down the center of my nose again, bridge of my nose, and then I highlight my brow bones. Tap that in. Tap that in. Okay, so there's that. So I've done highlighting, I've done concealer, I've done powder, I've done contouring so far. Now, I don't spend a lot of time on my eyeshadow. Basically, I pick my favorite color of eyeshadow, and I use a fluffy brush. And so I've got all of these colors here, but I'm just going to pick my favorite one of those. And I'm going to just put that right on my eyelid. Oh, it's getting hot here. There's a big patch of sun that's coming in through my window. And then I do the same thing over here. And like I said, I'm not spending a lot of time on my eyeshadow. I'm really just giving my face just a little bit of color. Okay, so there's that. I always tight line with a black eyeliner. If you don't know what tight lining is, that's when you go up underneath of your eyelid, not on top, because you don't want a big black line, but you just kind of hit right along your lash line underneath. So it makes your eyes just look filled in without too much. I'm going to do the same over here. All right. So there's that. I always curl my lashes. If you're running really low on time, don't. But I think curling your lashes really opens up your eye. So I try to curl my lashes every time. And then I will do 1 to 2 coats of mascara, depending on if my kids are screaming at me to hurry up, if we're going to be late, if I'm running late. So today, since I feel like I'm going a little bit slow, maybe it's because I'm talking too much, I'm just going to do this 1 coat. But start right at the base, wiggle, 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 pull all the way out. Wiggle, 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 pull all the way out. And there's that. I love to have a little bit of color on my cheeks, so I do some blush. Not much. Just smile, find the apples of your cheek, pull up. Always go up. Voila. I did not fill in my eyebrows. They're looking pretty good, but if you have, spots in your eyebrows that need filled in, grab some powder. It could be even a brown eyeshadow, and just kind of, fill in where you need. Something like that. And then I always like to put on a tiny little bit of color on my lips. Real fast. Gloss is always nice. All right. So that is my 5-minute makeup routine. I hope that that was helpful and that you found some tips. And I will also say this, as a makeup artist, all the products that I use inside of my studio on my clients, they're always professional grade, but I do like to go and to like CVS and Walgreens and buy different things to see how they work. They've got some really good stuff there, so you don't have to break the bank for your own personal makeup. You can find some really great things at Walgreens and Ulta and CVS. So enjoy. Have a great day.